This is not a drill, it's a warning. Mess with our dreams, you'll be sorry. Cause this has been years in the making, and we decide who takes the crown. We're fighters breaking out together, higher off the ground. We rise up singing.
We're the ones that built this city, so we're the ones to break it down. Warriors with fearless spirit. One step and there's no way down. We're gonna burn this place down, burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're fearless. We're gonna burn this place down, burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming out now, off the smoke we're fearless. We're gonna burn this place down, burn it down to the ground. Yeah, we're gonna burn this place down.
No legend, no guts, no glory. We can't die here with no stories. Leave a legacy, don't you worry. We're the ones who wear the crown. We're fighters breaking out together, higher off the ground. We rise up singing.
We're the ones that built this city, so we're the ones that break it down. Warriors with fearless spirit. One step and there's no way down. We're gonna burn this place down, burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're fearless. We're gonna burn this place down, burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're fearless. We're gonna burn this place down.
not a drill, it's a warning. Mess with our dreams, you'll be sorry. Cause this has been years in the making, and we decide who takes the crown. We're fighters breaking out together, higher off the ground. We rise up saying,
we're the ones that built this city, so we're the ones that break it down. Warriors with fearless spirit, one step and there's no way out. Burn this place down, burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're feeling. We're gonna burn this place down, burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to TPO eSports. We have a fun-filled night tonight. I am Loki, joined by Jim Halper, and I have Tibbers back here as one of our co-casters. How are you doing tonight, Jim?
I'm doing pretty well. How are yourself?
I have a ton of energy.
Ton of energy?
Oh yeah.
I've had very little
way
caffeine
too
today,
way
but
too much caffeine today. Way too much.
I took a nap.
Um,
Naps are nice.
oh, that's good. I'm so glad. I worked.
I
So
took a
we have
nap
an
after work.
Um, we have an exciting match tonight between TPO Meow and TD Kaizen. So I am expecting some comeback plays from last week's game. As there has been a little bit of a change up in the roster, so like we mentioned last week, I get that energy, Jim. So I'm just gonna run down these teams real quick. For the side of TD Kaizen, we do have an E7 in the top lane, 8-week program. I'm just gonna call him Zig is in the jungle, Spat is in mid lane, Gaming Nerd, how interesting, is in the 8 carry position, and Wower 007 is in the support lane. And for TPO, we have Narva in the top lane, Downfall is in the jungle, um, Ezya is in the mid lane, Vishwa as 80 carry, and Suzushi in the support.
And it is something to point out, due to 8-week program being an E-sub for tonight, there is a 3-ban loss for TD Kaizen for each and every game that they do play. So that's why you will only will not see them using any bans in that first phase and only have the 2 in the second phase.
Do you guys want any draft cheat sheets for talking points? You know what? You send them right our way there, Uncle Sam. Hey there, people, cause yes, they are getting ready for draft. Somebody, no name mentioned, decides to take a business call right before we started the game. I'm not calling Ziggs out at all.
He didn't choose to take a business call. It was
I
scheduled.
don't think anyone ever chooses to take a business call.
No.
Jim, can you adjust your mic? Nobody can hear you.
Why can no one hear me?
Because so Jim's voice is so entirely soft that nobody can ever hear him. So I constantly have to tell him to speak up. I swear I feel like I'm deaf sometimes.
No, it's probably my mic is dying. Because if my mic
no,
gets...
Biba, that's somebody else. Oh yeah, it is Fenity's birthday today. Happy birthday, Fenity! If you are watching, I hope that you are having lots of cake for us. So, oh, bye, Jim. See, this is why you get wireless earbuds. No, you forget to cast them or charge them. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's my issue. I'm missing
yes.
a bunch of cables, so apologies. So I'm not able to charge things the easiest. I'm missing cables for my PlayStation 5, which also requires the same cable, this lovely cable that's connected to my headset. So I go back and forth of what's getting charged and what's not getting charged, and then um,
Um,
becomes a hassle.
it looks like everyone is ready for draft, so now we're just waiting for them to click that lovely little start button. All right, so I haven't gotten a chance to look at a lot of these bands very much, but let's see. Uh, thank you, Vishwa. I know you. He's always got my back. I swear to God. These teams. Um, looks like we have some 80 carry lovers here. Looks like top lane's main, the top laner sub is an 80 carry jungle player. So I think that they should take like 80 carry or something. Top
Vayne.
top lane. Um, I'm there's a special place for people that play main top. That's what I have been told, at least.
Also, as a reminder for those, we do now have emotes for both TPO Meow and TPO Guac on the
Oh my
channel.
gosh. Do we really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you just did tell me that, didn't you?
Yep.
It's nice that I listen.
So when those teams are playing, you will be able to spam the emote in chat for any sort of big plays or anything like that. But we are into ban phase, blown right out of the
Ooh,
gate. There's the Hecarim, Caston, Mordekaiser for TPO Meow. So now we see what TDK want to pick first pick after those quick 3 bans from TPO. And it looks like they are going with a Sivir who has been exceptionally strong. Definitely
yep.
somebody that can just scale late into the game and dominate the team. We see the Jinx in response. She is still kind of strong, not the end all be all carry that it once was, but still a good pick as well.
I still think Jinx is strong. A lot of people have been saying that she's gotten some hard nerfs, but honestly, like I haven't really seen a whole lot. Thank you, people, for the Prime subscription. But we do have the Jinx and the Jargon lock-in. Sivir still has been making a massive impact on the map here in the bot lane, so not one to underestimate. They did not ban Thresh though. Thresh was one of the picks that we did see is one of the support players' favorites. So I'm waiting to see if this gets pulled out here. But instead, they're gonna pull out the Renata. All right. Jinx is OP. Yes, I love Jinx.
And an Amumu. Ooh.
Mummy.
Do we know if Sushi
Mummy.
plays Melio?
Uh,
Because this is starting to look like a great Melio game if he can position himself not to be in all that CC. And there it comes.
oh yes. It's kind of like they were listening to the stream, Jim.
Yeah.
Um, I know that I think that Amelia pairs really well with Jinx,
Yeah.
but I do have that fear of the Renata, so I will be making the offense references this whole game. But you know what? You go ahead. I love it. Yes, the stream does have a slight delay. It's not. Um, the LeBlanc band does come out from GPO regarding mid laner. I mean, nobody really wants a Fed LeBlanc on their team, so.
I do see that Spat for TDK apparently likes characters that jump based off of the Caston ban and then that LeBlanc ban. Very, very interesting 2 bans. Kind of don't want them to be able to bounce around, assassinate people, and then just leave. We see a Zillion ban to round out the Meow bans.
Whoever this Sailor Cat is, I like this person. Can we hire them for free? Um, all right. So TD Kaizen's last ban is going to be a Cinder ban. Honestly, not a bad ban. I mean, who really likes playing against a Syndra who can just like stun you and then chunk half of your health once they get
This
those splinters
scaling
stacked?
burst mage.
Yeah, I don't like any of. I don't. I just would prefer to lane against like no champion mid lane. Like that would just be like my ideal lane, just to be in a solo lane all by myself.
It's actually going to be a solo lane Melio, full AP.
Yeah, okay. Actually, we did a full AD Milio mid lane.
Oh,
It was so much fun. Like Emma was great about it. I loved it. We do see Victor locked in on the side of TPO Meow, followed up by an Anivia for TD Kaizen. I'm
that
pretty sure
top laners
maybe.
only.
Oh, right. Mama, listen, I can't today. I can't. Moving Orange, which is probably one of the safest top laners. Just, just all around, but we'll
That
see what.
Sivir's starting to look real scary if she gets ahead and gets the ball rolling. Cause
Well, yeah, because once you get the Orn upgrades,
yeah, that's like
it's
1,000 gold extra worth of damage.
or if you could just like maybe not upgrade Silver, like get all this game, that would be great. But it is answered by a Gwen, which let me tell you, Gwen is one of the most terrifying top laners right now. And anyone else can argue with me, but if I can beat a Vi top side while getting camped by a Master Yi and still win lane, then we have a problem.
It's because
So,
he can't press Q on you if he's not in
oh
your circle.
yes, the Q button is just
Yeah,
not working well
the
for
Q
him.
button does not work if you have your W up inland. And you can
I mean,
dash with the W up, so he has to follow you even further and get in the circle.
oh yeah, once you take them under turret, it's just gone. So Silver is immobile though. Silver flashes down and she fights the J4, goes in with Gwen and GG. Yeah,
If she gets
I
caught
mean,
out by the um, needles, that slow, that leads up to the Jarvan ult, probably followed by a Victor ult in that cage. If she's not have her flash up, she's going to be gone. And then it's just going to be the Anivia show and see who can do it. Because it's ultimately going to come down to this um, Anivia and Sever to carry for TDK, while TPO Meow does have a 3-wave attack in that Jinx,
yeah.
Victor, and Gwen.
I mean, I think that TDK should not be underestimated. Like their comp is great. The Amumu with the bandage toss and the stun is just not fun to encounter at any cost. But the Emilio throws out the Q, kind of tosses him back a little bit, lets the Jinx get some auto attacks going. The Jinx Rocket will come into play here with the Jarvan. So I think that TPO has a solid comp here. So um I actually have a Shroops shirt. I should have worn that instead of my Mandalorian shirt. Suck
Um,
apparently.
do you also have my office shirt
I do
that
actually.
you so kindly stole?
It's not yours, it's ours.
Oh, yes. I just happened to buy it. What kind of ADC is the
I'm
best?
killing Loki today. Bro! We only have love for Loki today. Come on.
Except when
Alright,
Loki
so
the cat screams.
Loki the cat screams all the time.
Yes, we don't like Loki the cat screaming.
We do have a cat named Loki. He is a Scottish fold. And I would love to put him on the camera, but we don't pick Loki up. He wakes up and chooses violence,
Uh,
so we don't touch Loki.
he's kind of like a dog with cat claws.
Yeah, that are always out. Though when we had to move, we just moved from New York to North Carolina. When we had to move them, I'm pretty sure that he drew blood on Jim in
No,
several places.
I looked like an emo teenager.
Jim,
But
you can't say that shit.
I didn't say anything bad. I just alluded
Oh
at
my
something.
god.
But Loki, what are you? Who do you think has the better team comp going into game one? Seeing that the
So,
chat's going heavy in favor of TPO Meow.
so honestly, I'm liking the TPO draft only because um of like all of the engagement that they have. However, if Victor is not able to scale enough and gets online, that's going to be an issue because Anivia is just irritating. She's got that wall that like is gonna block you in, which allows the mummy to kind of bandage toss and then stun you. And then Orange is gonna ult you. Renata's gonna do her little Renata thing that I can never land. And then Sivir's just gonna finish you off. So they kind of have to be careful and they have to let the Victor scale. Jinx needs to pretty much power farm into late game, get that 3-item power spike, and make sure that Orange does not hit level 14 so that he can get those Orange upgrades going out. So, what are you thinking there, Jim? Because if you pick the same
Um,
as me, I'm not casting with you anymore. I'm going to bring
so
Sailor Cat on.
I am gonna go with TPO Meow only because if Anivia or Sivir gets behind, it's gonna be significantly harder for TDK to do anything. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna any fight's gonna be almost one-sided, where they have one source of damage. And like we had that game last night. The Sivir can carry when you have one source of
Oh,
damage,
yeah,
but you need to get to like
absolutely.
the 60-minute mark, which is insane to ask because at some point TPO Meow can just turn and go, "Hey, we're gonna send the Gwen to split push because you guys can't counter her because there's really no one that you can use unless
Yeah,
you send everyone. And if they play it right, they can take those objectives with ease."
yeah. So, I mean, I guess it all depends on, like, what 80 carry scales harder
Yeah. Who
and
wins
faster.
bot and mid?
Victor!
Because the Gwen's gonna at some point just gonna be shredding through the Ornn. But with that,
Let's hope so.
we are gonna go to a short spectator delay. So stay tuned, and we will be right back.
All I do is work, hustle, grind, hard. I ain't never gonna stop, nah. All I do is work, hustle, grind, hard. Level up until I drop, yeah. Independent grind, got no A&R. They used to tell me I would never make it far, but this vivid vision in my head is razor sharp. So much weight on my shoulder, I'ma raise the bar. Cincinnati flow, watch me crack the code. Sick and savage mode, might just catch a cold. Count my money up, yup, on my Casio. Give me a bag of dough and I'ma bounce, adios. Everybody know what comes around goes around. Middle fingers up when I feel broken down. My ribs are touching, I can hear my stomach growl. Make no bones about it. Yeah, I've been sleeping on a bed of thorns. I can see the exit door. Take me out this mental ward. Check the weapon drawer. Life's a checkerboard. It's time to settle scores. That ain't just a metaphor. I be rocking my shows and I pop the cork. Got my pockets on swole, cause my profits soar. Better lock your doors, cause I'm like the god of war. Ripping out your rotten core. Y'all are fake across the board. Y'all too savage. I keep it moving cause I got flow. Trying to dodge every pothole. I'm a rapping version of Picasso. Invest everything that I got, so I chip in my cheese like nachos. Bet on myself and hit the lotto. Estoy algo cansado, así quiet. Everybody know what comes around goes around. Middle fingers up when I feel broken down. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to game number 1 of TPO eSports. This is going to be TPO Meow versus TD Kaizen out of the Italian eSports tournament series. I'm expecting dance-offs. Ziggs did promise me that, so yeah, I better get my dance-off. Dance mid. Yes, let's go. Thank you. I wanted it. Oh, yeah, he's gonna go dance. He's gonna be a sad mummy boy dance. Oh, well, that was rude. No, I don't see a word, please. Ord is choosing violence. Yeah. Do that to a dance off. All right. So back to our normal shenanigans here. Dance off is over. Definition of sportsmanship. And oh my gosh. That is on point today. Ooh. All right. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, if she's confident enough, then she doesn't have to worry about it. I mean, she is doing some hefty damage to this Ornn, but and she does hit level 2 first. TPO Meow's bot lane does hit level 2 first. Oh, Mummy is looking for an early bait. Oof. Sad Mummy. See, he does miss the bandage toss. If Jim was talking, I didn't hear him. Jim. Oof. Ornn did return some damage onto to Gwen here. Both top laners are level 3, so she needs to be careful with that the knockup coming in from Ornn. So Ornn started the corruption potions, which I'm pretty sure is normal, but
It's normal into a champ like this. Gwen deals the true damage and ends up just shredding through what? Oh, well, Dwight got
Cat
Jim.
said, well, Dwight got Jim. You know what? Jim's probably asking for it, for being honest.
No.
Jinx is definitely ahead here in farm. Sivert did elect to take Cull, and geez, Milio was on point with these Qs. I think it's just gonna be your typical start, but it looks like is Mummy trying to come in for another gank, but is possibly spotted on that ward?
No, he's looking for what he can. I think the Scryer Bloom is gonna kind of give him away, but
Yeah,
no,
well,
he's able to sneak behind. The Victor's
oh,
here. Gravity Well to stop the Amumu, but the wall as well as a follow-up Q to get
Oh,
first blood. Good gank by the Amumu
yes,
there, able to
absolutely.
sneak around and get behind the victor before going in.
Drag is up in about 30 seconds. It looks like Jarvan is going to make his way down that side, so let's hope for a dragon for TPO. Gwen needs to be careful. She is taking quite a lot of damage. Orin did hit level 5 first, so she is slightly behind here. Orin's kind of being a lane bully, which he's going to have to be into this Gwen, so.
And we do see early
Oh,
progression from TPO Meow as they look to take this early first Drake, pushed in bot wave, and then just immediately rotated over to join Downfall for Drake number 1.
is Orin proxy farming?
He was clearing a wave and letting the minions die.
Oh, jeez. Alright, dragon number 1, which is an Infernal Drake, goes over to TPO, giving them an additional 5% attack damage and ability power, which is never a bad thing on a Jinx, so.
Especially when both
This
sides scale. That's a good Drake
yeah.
for either of these teams.
Ornn does opt to walk back to lane. Gwen did use teleport.
Moon's getting spotted here. He might get caught out. He use the Q into the.
Hello?
He's gonna go down.
That is
for
not where
nothing.
you want to go there, buddy. So, the Amumu does fall to the
Victor.
Victor.
Got his revenge.
Yeah, right? So that was unfortunate. There wasn't a whole lot of communication between that Anivia and Amumu there. Both top laners are level 6. Ornn, you're taking minion damage there, buddy.
He's trying to freeze the wave. If Gwen is smart, she might be able to bait this out because Jarvan's level 5 right now hasn't cleared his red buff a second time or those Krugs. He might be able to hit level 6. The Gwen could potentially bait Ornn into a fight.
Yeah.
That's a 1v2, but Amumu is also topside as well.
I just want to point out the vision in the top side of the map for TPO. They're definitely putting their wards down, making sure that the mummy can't do any amount of sneaky sneaks there. So, was agreed.
There's the level 6 from the Jarvan. Anivia's roaming up, but the Amumu's backing. The Anivia's just looking to place a ward. This is dangerous for the Jarvan. The flag and drag does interrupt. They're going to be able to chase him down. It's going to be a kill over onto the Gwen. That was a really good gank there by Downfall.
Absolutely. The gold is fairly even for both teams. We do have Herald spawning in about right now. So if I were Jarvan, I would look to secure that as Amumu is spotted bot side.
I don't think
he
spotted
hasn't
any
quite.
wards.
No, he hasn't shown himself, but he is looking to do something here, bot lane. And Jinx, you are walking right into it, buddy.
Oh, I think Amumu thought that he had.
Oh no!
He had ult there with that flash. That was a very interesting.
Not quite level 6 there, bud.
Now we see the Jarvan rotate down, as well as the Victor. Jarvan's able to flag and drag out behind the wall there.
So I would just go for Herald, knowing that Amumu is down bot side. Like, just turn and go for the Herald, like, so we can, free up some turrets, but Downfall no flag and drag. I think Downfall knows what he's doing. I don't know if this Ornn really wants to fight the Gwen right now, especially under turret, but you know what, like, there has
Gwen
to be
has
some rivalry.
part of the Rift Maker. item
Yes.
that does give her that
Ooh.
healing off of the Q, so it is gonna start to she is gonna start to heal up there. It's just the Sunfire Aegis or
Orange
no,
taking
not Sunfire
tower
Aegis.
shots.
Yeah.
It looks like Amumu is clearing his top side. Jarvan's backing instead of going to Herald, so not quite sure how I feel about that one.
Reset timers. He's just
Eh?
got a lot more items on that back, and I think they might end up actually focusing stacking these Drakes as they do currently have a winning mid, which is a good idea because you can get to that soul
Yeah. No,
a
yeah,
lot
I
sooner.
mean that's right. Um, Jinx is doing amazing at farming this game. Not too far behind or the Silver's not too far behind, but for starting call, I would have expected her to be a little bit ahead in farm, but the
And
Jinx
this is
has been lane fully, so this is going to be Drake #2 going over to TPO uncontested, so it doesn't look like Amumu is going to go ahead and start Herald. Hopefully they can take this quick enough to kind of head right to Herald, but Amumu stops Herald.
that was a big
Oh,
misplay by the Ornn though. He's gonna get chased
oh,
down here. The ward doesn't land in the bush though. It's kind of up in the air on who might take this, and the dash Q does secure the kill
nice.
there. And Amumu pulled off of Herald as well, trying to come top and just answer for the kill.
Uh,
Bandage toss
one has to
does
be
go out,
careful.
but it's just wide.
Ooh. Nice walls from Envy, I do have to say though. She's able to chunk Victor down to about half health. I have to
These
say
are
that Jinx is probably Jinx is head in gold, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
a bit of a misstep by the Victor in the mid there, as he was kind of forced to blow his flash after being caught out with not enough mana. He does have
Ooh.
teleport, so he could potentially teleport into lane. The flag and drag and the smite steal from the
No
Jarvan
way.
does get the Herald. Big plays
Holy
by
crap.
Downfall as he flashes out of the Herald pit, and there goes the Jinx rocket wide from everybody as
Oh
Vishwa
my
was
god.
trying to help out. It's been a quiet bot lane as everywhere on the map seems to be fighting. Bot lane's only kind of been there to participate in Drakes or farm. But here
I
goes the
mean,
Victor ult. The Amumu showed up as well. He's trying to get on the Victor. Good
oof, that
chain
stun
CC
just goes
down
down.
to get that kill on the mid lane.
That's unfortunate. That's okay. Gwen, Gwen is in Amumu's topside jungle. Not much to really see there. Jarvan does head to Amumu's bot side though. He kind of needs to be careful because it looks like Renata is not. Just clear it, move on. Just clear it, move on, Downfall. I think it's dangerous for him to stay for much longer here. But actually, bot lane's gonna back here, which is just giving free farm. Oof, the Jinx rocket does connect with the Sivir. Does chunk her down to about I don't know, 3/4 health.
Delays backing timers. The Jarvan actually snuck behind. Jarvan is here, and he's gonna be set to go in. The Melio doesn't get
Oh,
the ult out,
oh,
but the Jinx W
that's
just goes
unfortunate.
wide as Flash Heal and Flash Exhaust are used for the bot lane of TD Kaizen. There's the Herald. Now the Anivia is caught out away from her team. She might go into egg form here, and she does. The Amumu, though, has turned around. There is no Melio ult, so they're
Oh,
definitely not going to be able to get cleansed. But a lot of damage from that Herald dropped onto that bot lane turret.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would be able to take it, but so we do have Dragon up at about like a minute and a half. Everyone's kind of backing off from the fights here, and the bot lane is just kind of tossing damage back and forth. But I honestly think that Gwen wins this once she gets the Riftmaker. What does he go after that? Is it Bork?
Who? Gwen?
Nashor's no, she goes
She
Nashor's
goes
tooth
Nashor's
after
tooth.
the Riftmaker.
Yeah.
Wish why you I can't. Yeah, I think that you're driving cat nuts with saying flag and
Flag and
drag.
drag.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Jarvan almost got face checked there by the Amumu and the Anivia. Looks like TD Kaizen is not willing to give up this third Drake as they're starting to set up around.
Yeah, but they don't really have the prio for it.
They were there first. That's enough prio that they need. But this four-man squad's looking for the bot lane once again here.
Ooh.
The ult does come out and it lands onto the um
That's Sivir.
not Sivir,
Or Renata. Yeah, that
Renata.
one.
Oh,
Ooh, the Ornn out ult does come out. But
Sivir is
Vic,
taken out by Jinx in the backline. Gwen is
ooh,
finally teleporting in, but this might be a lost fight already as the Gwen is now just going through and tearing away onto this Anivia, and that's going to be a clean a 2 for
ooh.
5 in the bot lane, and they're going to be able to take the first turret here as well as rotate to this dragon most likely and get
They
their
do not
third
have
dragon of the
smite
day.
though. They don't have smite, so. But Gwen's like, I don't care. I'm doing it anyways.
Gwen has
Um,
true damage.
yeah.
If they
And
get
plus,
there, they
with
could
like,
have easily shredded it.
yeah. I think that with Jinx and Emilio there, this is not going to be an issue for them. But this is going to be a Cloud Drake that goes over, which puts TPO at soul, but they are pulling the drag out as I'm not quite sure why.
They were
Sorry.
worried that Amumu was going to come and try to steal it with Smite,
Ooh.
but Amumu didn't even go to contest it. He just walked topside and took top scuttle there. The
So
Renata
we
might be
have.
caught out here, but the Sivir's
Ooh.
applying a lot of pressure trying to keep everybody away from the Renata.
The
Q
Victor ult
goes
is
wide,
thrown
but
though.
the ult from the Amumu does land. This might be downfall going down, but no, he does manage to just slide away.
With the flag and drag cat.
We might see two turrets go down here
Ooh,
in the
downfall is low
favor
on
of
health. Do
TD.
not go in on this.
Yamumu's caught out though. He's forced to blow his own flash. He does try to go in on the Jinx, but the Jinx is able to sidestep, and that's 2 quick kills over. Maybe a third as the Jinx is turret diving, trying to get, and that's going to be a double kill
Holy
over to the
crap.
Jinx.
Let's go. This is exactly what TPO needed for a return of the series. As it was a rough start, but they are definitely bringing it back this game.
Well, this is a big matchup because both these teams are currently tied with the competitive ruling that occurred earlier today. They're both at 1-1 and tied for second place. So the winner of this series could potentially be in sole possession of second place.
Ooh, rough. Hey, Kuba. So, just looking at like the Drakes here, we have like attack damage and ability power. We have ability haste and attack speed, and now 7% out of combat movement speed and uh, slow resistance. This is insane. You have a 3-0 Jinx, or a 3-0 Gwen, and a 4-0 Jinx. And a 150 gold bounty onto the Jarvan. So the team's playing it well.
Yeah.
Where are we dropping this Herald, though?
Likely. Did they take mid turret?
Mid turret is gone, yes. So the only turret left is top, but honestly, if you just drop it mid and push down mid, it wouldn't be a bad thing to open up tier 2.
Can you check to see how much time is left on the Herald before it times out? Because they could potentially move
I don't think
to.
I. Wait, can I?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you click on it, it should
No,
tell
it's
you.
not telling me.
This is a very
Yeah.
interesting game that the Ornn and Gwen are playing.
On top of the mini map. What?
No, that's the time for the Baron
Yeah, no,
before
I want to
Baron
know how much
spawn.
time they have left for
See
Harold.
if I can get it.
Because the time is running out. At least Narva is in a good mood. Narva's gonna be in a good mood this game, but probably not next game when he doesn't get Gwen.
Yeah.
So,
Isn't Gwen
because
one
the
of his main
likely,
picks as well?
oh yeah,
Well, they might move to ban something else instead of the Gwen.
Cat, I'm sorry. I mean, we gotta be honest here.
Because
All
they.
right, the Jinx is dealing out damage. Look at how much is just a few autos on this Renata. Get chunks about a quarter of her health. We have Dragon up in a minute. Baron is up right now with vision all over it. Orange, just give up the turret, buddy. Like, we can't.
I,
Like, we're gonna keep doing this. Oh no, he's got the unspoken parasite now.
I think there might be a
Literally,
way for Jarvan to drop this Herald right before
uh,
Drake and get instant pressure over Soul Point. Because I think there's just enough time for him to drop it if he wants to mid.
he's gonna drop it soon.
These are interesting backtimers as half of the bot side
Oh yes,
of
he is
TD
looking to
Kaizen
drop
just
this.
goes back to base. Anivia hasn't even left yet, and she is a slow mover. She's going to be forced to teleport into this fight. The Herald isn't dropped, though. They just want to push the lane. He is dropping it now.
I was gonna say he has to drop it, and so this. Oof, that was an engage of some sort there, but they're gonna try and do this dragon without fighting.
Big thing is that Ornn does have a good flanking teleport ward behind, but there's the Herald coming down. The Ornn's choosing to just join his team. The Gwen's going to be able to answer. Here comes the Ornn all onto the Jarvan, but the Melio does just cleanse the flag, and the smite goes down to the Jarvan. That is soul point over.
Nicely done. Let's
Renata
go.
ult goes through.
Wait a
The
minute.
Jinx is
No.
destroying her own team right now.
It's him. Momo got the dragon.
Oh, that was a kill onto the Jarvan.
Yeah. He got the dragon though. That's. We were all so excited for a second. She should have won IE. I agree about the IE, but I think that I honestly don't know why she went for it. She's opting to go LDR instead of building IE. I mean, I get for the Ornn and for the Mummy, but IE probably should have been second.
I think if she had IE there, that fight was gone and over within in a second.
Yeah.
Because the Jinx did get hit by the Renata ult, and I think Jinx killed like the Melio or somebody there. No, not Melio. I want to say maybe the Victor there. There was somebody near her that she hit quite a few times, and then they went down.
I was kind of hoping to see Jinx with a red buff of some sort. Go take Moonwood's red buff. He doesn't need it. A little bit of a gold difference here.
Renata's going to be caught out here, and she's just going to get knocked up and popped instantly. That's a good pick by TPO Meow. And it looks like they're going to just turn to the Baron.
Yep.
It looked like they might have had vision on the Amumu while he was backing there.
Yeah, they have had vision in that jungle throughout the entire game, so he wasn't really getting away with much.
They're just gonna.
Anivia is side lane pushing though into that tier 2 bot lane turret. So
I
not that
don't think she's
there's
gonna
really
be
going
able
to
to
do
get it
much.
though.
Jim won't let me use soundboard on stream.
No, I told
I
you you had to make sure that everything was at the right volume before using soundboard because you originally set it up to blow everyone's ears out.
I think Jim should do the emotional damage one.
I don't use soundboard. Do you see the Orn
Ooh,
move
no,
out?
no, Gwen.
The Victor does get caught out here, and that is going to be a Baron buff
Ooh,
gone. Jinx Rocket does hit the Renata and Orn, but doesn't kill the Orn. Not enough damage
no.
on it yet. Bit of an unfortunate misstep with the Victor getting caught out.
Emotional damage.
I did it! I don't know if they can hear it on stream.
Yes, they can.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if that's
Listen,
something that will get us copyright striked.
you know
I
what?
haven't
If it
looked
does,
into it.
it was so worth it.
Do
It
have
was
about a
worth
minute
it.
15 on the Drake to see about going for the soul once again. TPO Meow kind of at a standstill, not sure what they need to do here. They have Baron buff, but they haven't really been able to do anything with it so far.
It's definitely because Jankton built
The
that
Anivia
game.
might be caught out here, but I don't think she was spotted before going into that bush.
Unfortunately. I think that they knew somebody was there, but it doesn't matter because Drake is up in 40 seconds and they need this for soul. They need to get soul. They definitely know the Renata's there, so.
Gwen is topside, currently has a level lead over the Orn.
Oh boy.
Did take a turret shot there.
I don't think it matters. She's using, like, or putting Baron to good use, but she's just taking turret shots, which is not really something that you want to do. No, you guys all gave your position away.
I think they were trying to make sure that they didn't just try to push mid and trade soul
Yeah.
for mid pressure.
I mean, I think that you can give up, like, a turret for soul. I mean, I get it's probably not the best thing, but hey. We do have all ults up on the side of
Sivir and
TPO,
Renata
so
might
they
get
are
caught.
ready.
They're looking for some type of engage. The Jarvan is
They
here.
don't. Oh,
Amumu does get out. The smite goes down, but the Amumu smite's too early. That is soul over to TPO Meow. The
let's
Jinx already has
go.
one. Anivia is caught on the wrong side of the map, throws out the
Go home,
wall, but
Olivia.
Jinx
Go.
might go down here, and that's gonna be a kill
No.
over to the Anivia.
Jinx.
Anivia still caught out though. It's gonna get chased down by the Jarvan and Gwen, and now the Melio has joined. They're in egg form now, and that's gonna be a kill. And Jarvan does get
Let's
the shutdown
go.
gold there. Victor was mid lane, making sure that they couldn't take a turret off of that fight and the Anivia chase.
Oh. I have to
Jarvan
say, so
might be
that
looking
was
for
a.
another re-engage. He does have ult. If they
Oh,
step too far forward, they might be caught under turret. The good flash by the Sivir there to get out of the way. The Victor is just
oh,
chasing down the Renata. That's going to be another kill over. Gwen has the
nice.
uh, movement speed buff right now. Is able to kind of chase further along.
I just want to say that Orn did upgrade Sever's Kraken Slayer, so we do have the Worm Fallen Sacrifice, but the in-head turret is going to fall here, I believe. Yes, okay, thank you,
They
Downfall.
need to be careful here because it's currently a 4v3,
Oh,
but
3v,
Emilio,
3v4. Emilio did have his ult, or almost has his ult up, so
well, no, he used his
teams
Australia's there.
are going to want to start to position for Baron, as Baron is up in 40 seconds. Elder's up in 4 minutes, so now is not the time to die.
And we just see the power of the Gwen in that side lane. She just was able to take a turret uncontested um, by herself there and with a lot of ease in a quick fashion. Just because they were
Call
trying
an
to chase out.
ambulance. Call an ambulance, but not for me. I'm liking the playstyle from TPO this game. I think the ban losses really hurt in the team of TD Kaizen here, because they
Oh,
don't have the
Emilio's
first
caught
3
out though.
bans. Oh no! Ult!
They did
Ult!
blow the
Neo,
flash.
flash!
Good thing that Jarvan didn't try going a bit further. That would have been into the
I know,
arms of
right?
the Ornn and Sivir there. But they're now looking to group and advance as a whole. Big one
I
there.
don't know if they want to really do that.
I think they're
I
just
mean,
trying to
Amumu's
exhaust
kind of
vision.
it looks like is can Ornn upgrade anyone? Not yet. He still has another level to go, but Baron is up. The oof. A
Oh,
fight
that
is
Sivir is just
going
gone.
down.
Gwen
Holy
just got on top
crap.
of the Sivir, and even though Mumu wasn't able to protect them long enough, the Renata is caught in the Jarvan ult. It's just the Ornn who's trying to run away. This might be game here.
Yeah, don't even worry about Baron when I can just kill you all.
I
Holy
don't know if they're
Jesus.
going to have the minions, though, and I don't
They
know if
don't
they can
have the
tank.
minions to stop it. Anivia is trying their best to stop this Victor, but you're giving a lot here for
Yeah.
for chasing a Victor. Oh
That's
no,
going to be
these turrets
one
are just
Nexus
gonna
turret
fall.
down. The Jarvan goes in trying to make sure that the Nivea goes down as well. There's no one left up to defend the base, and game one is going to go over to TPO Meow.
Let's go! We love mass genocide. All right, let's go.
Good
Awesome play
series.
by TPO. Let's go.
Definitely felt like they had more of an idea going into this series than they did in previous ones.
Oh, absolutely. They were definitely they had it together. Um, they did what they need
They
to
have
bring
made Mother
this series
proud.
back. And Tibbert has rejoined the cast. Hello, T-Bars.
He has escaped the arms of the child.
Yes, he has escaped the arms of the child.
During the first initial break that we had, I went to put our son to bed and found him passed out in bed holding the cat in his arms. But we do see, I believe, that um, TD Kaizen is going to select red side for game two.
Oh my god, he's so chill. He's so chill. I
He
mean,
just
T-Bars.
likes to sleep.
Yeah, he's kind of lazy. He's kind of a lazy bum.
Yeah. He has been lazy since we moved here.
He's a Maine Coon. Yeah, I'll put you back on your nose.
Purebred Maine Coon rescue from Egypt.
Yeah, we brought him over from Cairo, Egypt. Sit down, T-Bars. You're breaking your cat tree again and cannot save it. All right, let's see what the draft link is going to bring up.
Hasn't been dropped yet by either team. Um,
Not yet. See.
seeing if they need.
Please give me the rock pearl, my cat. Actually, like Tibbers loves to just like he every morning he gets in his perch and he has to be like right next to me at all times.
He will jump up there and then stay up there, but he jumps from the floor to that top section. And
Yeah,
being
he's
a
broken the cat
big
tree.
cat, it is now the screws that hold it together are now bent out of shape.
Yes, I did name my cat Tibbers.
Right? But we will be getting into draft shortly as the teams do get um, ready.
Bro, you're gonna break your tree again. I can't
We
fix
have
it.
4 cats. We have Tibbers, Loki, Nala, and Meredith.
Yep. We have 2 Scottish Folds, a Maine Coon, and then our other cat Meredith is like a mix of like a tabby Maine Coon mix. Birds. Oof. Jim has a
No,
special
I
love for
can't
birds
do
here.
birds because how long they live for, which is forever.
Oh man.
They will never stay put. Um, Nala will look miserable because she's a
Oh
bit
yeah.
of a prima donna, and then Meredith will probably start whacking people about less than a quarter of a second into it. But we are into the band phase once again. There's the Hecarim coming out.
I feel like they're just gonna remain with the same bands. The Hecarim, the Cassidy, and then the Mordekaiser. This is gonna be the chance to pick up that Gwen before they have a chance to ban it.
No, they're going just wanting that Jinx again. First picking that Jinx. That was something that we saw Vishwa do a fantastic job on last game.
Hashtag give Narva Gwen.
Gwen is good into tanks. She does have a bit of some counter picks.
Apparently, they felt like Sivir was the way to go, the first one, so they're sticking with the same Sivir Renata picks.
Is this going to
So,
be a salty run back? I'm just saying.
I mean, at least they didn't pick the opposing teams. They're gonna pick up the Jarvan and the Melio. They did not opt to take the Gwen. That is
None of these
crazy. I feel
teams
like
have
Gwen.
changed their first couple picks.
I just feel like Gwen was like such an impact and give the
It's
no
going to be
give.
a Moo.
I swear to
Is there a
God.
glitch in the Matrix, guys?
Are we just rewatching the draft of game number 1? Hello.
No, there's a glitch in the
It
Matrix.
is in Mumu. They freaking locked in the same champions. Like I
Salty
am so over
runbacks.
this. Oh my God, they're gonna
Gotta
ban
love the
Gwen.
salty runback. Listen, we didn't
Seriously.
lose. We beat ourselves.
I
They got rid
mean,
of the
hey,
victor though, so it can't be the uh same picks. They got rid of the victor, so Ezia's
whatever.
not gonna be on Victor. The LeBlanc is banned once again. Are they gonna
And then I think
leave the Gwen up? Or are they gonna take
if they were
take it
smart, they
away?
would leave Gwen up.
I don't know.
It is best of 3,
They
yes.
took away the set though. but the Anivia
Why?
is gone. So there's not going to be a salty run back in everything but the mid lane. Do
Did
you
they
see an
really
Ornn here?
think? No,
There's the
but they left
Syndra.
Syndra up. TK, jeez, we're gonna get in trouble with you guys in Twitch chat today. I swear to God.
So we see the Syndra, which was banned by TDK last time, picked up now, and we see the Lux come out. So that's going to be a Lux mid lane there.
What? I dislike that new Silver Splash chart as well. Will, we are on the same page here.
Listen, Will, I'm going to somehow hack into your systems and make it every single background on everything single device that you own. You're going to log into you're going to turn on your car and it's somehow going to just show up on your windshield. That's an
An
Aurelia
Aurelia pick?
top.
Does Narva play Aurelia? That's illegal, Jim. I don't think Jim cares about illegal.
It's only illegal if you get caught. That was the best advice that I've ever received by a retired cop in college. It's only illegal if you get caught, and if you get caught, you ask for your lawyer.
Ooh, he does play Aurelia.
So it's going to be Aurelia Garen in the top lane.
I don't know how that matchup goes. I'm going to find out right now, though. So I can't imagine that Garen wins this, but it's probably going to prove me wrong in about like 30 seconds. I need Aurelia top.
I knew someone in college that said that was supposed to wear glasses, never wore glasses, and said the reason why they didn't follow the speed limit signs was because they couldn't see the speed limit signs, and they somehow passed their driver's test, and I had no clue how.
So Garen is technically a counter to Aurelia with a 58% win rate. So we'll have to see how these. Oh, you have 55. You know what? Like I use NA. Some people use Worlds. I guess that's all different, but depending on the site that you use. So how are you feeling about the drafts this game there, Jim?
I do like the change up for TDK. I think it's a much better draft than game one. They do have 3 points attack, which was their biggest flaw. If somebody wasn't ahead and the other side got ahead, it was massive because they didn't have the damage. We saw the Sivir go down quick in fights or the Anivia go down quick in fights, and it just made it so that they couldn't do anything. They struggled to output damage. I think the Garen will help out a lot. Does have the ability to build that bruiser build with the stride breaker, tie people up to make it easier for the Sivir and Syndra to deal that damage, as well as that true damage ult as well. So I do think that is a much better.
A spin to win champ up there in top lane. So Aurelia is either gonna have to play this extremely well, or I don't know. She's got that little dashy thing that like I can never get down. So Aurelia, once she has Bork, yes, you are true. That is true. All right, so Jim, who takes game 2? Is this going to be a 3-game series, or is it going to be a quick 2-0?
So I like 3-game series, so I'm gonna go with TDK just because I enjoy 3-game series.
I get a small concussion if I play Aurelia. I actually cry in lane if I play if I play Aurelia. Jim can confirm.
I
I cried in lane.
23-2 on an Olaf jungle, and she told me that I had to FF because she was 0-11 on Aurelia in mid lane.
I was against Yasuo in my defense. Hello. I mean,
I don't think that was the Yasville game, Emily.
It was. It was. I was playing into Wind Shutter #1, and it was not a fun time. I did not have fun. Loki, you're iced. You are very correct, Kuba, but you know what? I will still drink it before the end of the night. And actually, it's a caramel
So
macchiato.
it's an iced caramel macchiato.
Whatever.
So he's
I'm
talking
sorry, Kat. I did. I totally did. I don't think I'm supposed to say that on stream.
So both those drinks that are right next to Loki's desk, I either made or got them this morning. They both had ice in them, and they're both completely iceless.
Yes. Actually, my W is not iceless. It is empty now, though.
Do you have breakfast still there?
Jim, I really prefer you not to call me out here. But no, I do not actually. I ate my
Hey, yo.
breakfast at like 3:30 this afternoon.
Yeah, moving up in the world.
We really
Eating
are,
meals at a
actually.
halfway decent time.
I love how like he's calling me out in stream here. I felt a little uncomfy.
Uncomfortable.
You guys are all getting on me about I don't have ice in my coffee. I don't eat my breakfast on
Listen,
time. Is there anything else that you want to get on my
there's
case about
breakfast.
today?
There's second breakfast.
I still have an egg chair. The gym has not moved to my computer that I can cast in. This beautiful like chair back there, so pretty, but I can't pick it up. So,
There's actually
Devo,
11Cs and then luncheon, and then afternoon tea, and then dinner and supper, which are two separate things.
listen, I can't like it takes me like 4 hours, 6 hours to eat breakfast. I can't really. I have nothing.
It takes me like an hour and a half normally because I will hear um, Jam from across the house. Because instead of coming to find me to ask me a question, she just repeatedly shouts my name until I go to her.
Or I text you.
That's only if I have the door closed and headphones on that you text me.
Or I'll tag you in Discord. Alright, we are going to go on a short break to get ready for game number 2, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Try your luck and take a chance. Give all the risks in this moment. Take my hand, then break my heart. I'll never walk this road again. Stumbling steps grow to a dance where things change forever.
Hello and welcome back to game number 2 of TPO Esports. This is TPO Meow versus TD Kaizen out of the Titan Esports Tournament Series. This is game number 2, like I said, and the scoreline is currently 1-2-0 in the favor of TPO. Let's go. Everyone
Definitely
dance.
exciting. There's dancing going on between Ezia and Levi. So we got that this time. And it looks like in the mid lane between Spat and Downfall. I do
I
appreciate
love
that
when
it's the
downfall
two of them
dances.
that are dancing in mid lane because they both have those weird accents on in their names.
Yes. Um, I'm
Oh, Lux was looking to join.
Oh yeah, I don't think that she's I love the Lux skin. I hope you go purple Lux, please. Relax. Kill your stinky. She's cat. You're on a roll today, I swear.
Cat woke up and chose violence.
Ooh, Lux is throwing out some early game damage. Let's go.
We do see a change of the starts. The Amumu did start um, top side this time, while the Jarvan started bot side. So I think they were just expecting another switch up. So it looks like Downfall might be kind of playing some off games to kind of get ahead those lanes that do need that early attention. See a bit of a decent trade for in the top lane, but the Aurelia does unfortunately step under that turret and get an auto and a second turret auto. That's not the best
No.
for them. The
Banana?
ignite goes
Oh, what
down
did
onto the
you do?
Aurelia. She might be first
Oh
blood here.
no!
The Garen's trying to chase and flash for flash as the Aurelia is able to get away. A bit of this.
She does have the Doran's blade, so maybe that kind of like saved her. I don't know. Maybe she got lucky. She does pick up refillable potions and a control word, and is headed back topside. Garen is able to place some vision in that bush, so there's no bush rookie movements here.
I think that was him trying to chase down. He
Was
was
it?
only level 1 at the time, so I think it just came down to not having that enough damage. Didn't get to Q and then E to chase. Just had
Yeah.
to throw down the ignite and tried continuing chasing for autos. We see the Amumu trying to look mid again. The Lux is out of mana as well. Jarvan is going to be spotted out by the Garen here topside. Jarvan does smite it as he
What
does
silver
rotate
skin
to
is
top.
that?
That is
Oh, the Cafe Cuties.
Cafe Cutie.
Yeah, no, I was not a fan of that skin line at all.
What are you talking about? Cafe Cutie's Bard is best Bard.
I do own all of the Cafe Cutie skins, but I don't like any of them.
And I'm being completely facetious because everybody knows that Bard is best Bard.
What? Oh my gosh, don't even get started on the Space Groove skin line. Yeah, the Soraka one was not good.
Space Groove is a joke. They've made Ornn and they didn't make him look like a gigantic gummy bear.
The only one that was good was Blitzcrank. That was before they ruined it. Oof. Syndra is just putting this damage out on the Lux, and it looks like Lux almost goes down.
Almost gonna go in. The flash is blown by Vishwa to get out. Jarvan was there but wasn't able to help out in any case.
Aurelia did hit level 5 first. Is going to not get the stun out on Jaren as they were silenced. Downfall still kind of hanging out. Dragon is up the first dragon is back. Let's go. And Team Up is a gummy bear, yes.
I feel like they should have done something better with Orn. I feel like it was a bit of a misstep going Space Groove with him.
Oof, the little Q poppy thingy from Aurelia is missed. I don't really know what that thing is called, but
Oh, Flash! You
Aurelia,
follow up,
let's
and this is gonna
go!
be first blood over to the Jarvan. Good
Let's
gank by
go!
Downfall there.
Absolutely. But it does look like he is headed for his topside jungle instead of Drake, which makes me very sad because I want to see the Drake stack. Why not make him a panda? Oh my gosh, I would love for them to make a Volley a panda. It'd be
I think
absolutely
they should
hilarious.
have a stuffed animal line, or a bunch of the animal champions are just turned into
Ooh,
stuffed animals and meant to be adorable.
Emilio is kind of caught out. A little bit of damage is thrown out on him, but it looks like they are going for dragon number 1. And Downfall just is not there for this, and they're in no position to steal. This makes me sad.
Nope, this
Um,
is a big change up for TDK, showing that they are figuring out ways to adapt. That's a little bit of a misstep from Sivir. Thankfully, the Renata is there to kind of protect the Sivir after getting caught in that trap.
I do have most of the Tibbers stuffed bears, though.
We do see the Amumu back mid lane getting a big chunk out from this Lux. Looks like he's going to try returning into mid. Lux lands a Q onto the Syndra and then flashes away from the bandage toss from the Amumu.
She had taken a lot
We're seeing a 1v1
damage.
topside, and there goes the ult and ignite from Garen
Oh
to get the
no!
kill. Aurelia tried going in to try getting a bit more, but ended up paying for her aggression. This is where we do see that um, advantage. And Amumu just walked by Jarvan on the way looking for this Lux. Lux is kind of trying to apply the pressure. The Q followed
Oof.
up by the ult does get Lux killed there. Jarvan's coming in. It looks like he might try to go for something. He does use the Cataclysm there, but it does force out the ult from Amumu. Ult flash.
Ultimate Bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I meant to say flash. Do you see the flash away from the Garen as he was just one more auto away from getting killed by the Aurelia?
I mean, the Aurelia for being that was taken down. She's ahead in CS here. Actually, Sivir is in the lead CS wise this game. What's going on bot side here? It looks like Amumu is headed towards the Herald and is going to face check the Syndra here. And TPO needs to get some objectives here as Amumu just opts to start this, but is spotted out on the ward.
They are going to have inside pathing here. But the Renata's also coming. The QE is missed by the Syndra.
Oh.
The Syndra might end up going down here first. Downfall goes in and is able to secure the Herald, but gets killed before being able to pick up the eye. Narva is able to get in and pick it up, but he might go down himself, and that's a double kill over to the Garen, who's had smart itemization so far this game, with going big ult from Lux there as she's able to get a kill on the back end of things. But Garen does have a bit of smart itemization here, as he did go that Executioner's Culling to kind of try to negate that Aurelia healing off of those Vampiric Scepter.
Yep.
We do see the Renata caught out by the Lux and forced to ult.
That was not what she wanted to do there. I'm sorry, but I thought you wanted to use the Renata ult in like a group setting.
I don't think she really had an option, otherwise she was likely going down there.
Yeah, I agree, Kat. It was interesting, but hey. The Jinx was able to get ahead or catch up in farm. And is just plugging away at this turret. Does take a tower shot in return. The second Drake is up in about 30 seconds, and Herald is dropped top by Anivia. Or not Anivia, but by Aurelia. Shut up, Jim. It does give her a couple plates there, and then very weird ward was placed in the middle of the lane. Which actually, I was taught today that you place a ward in the middle of the lane so that you can see the backs of your opponents. When I was 1v1ing somebody, I wasn't teaching them mid lane, but just helping them practice mid lane. They did teach me that, so.
I don't think this is the best time for Jinx to back. The flack and drag to smite the Scuttle is a bit interesting by downfall, as he's going to be caught out here by himself. He could potentially flash over the wall, but he's going to get chain stunned. The was almost able to get a kill onto the Mumu.
That is unfortunate. The gold lead is in TPO's favor, but the kills are not. Right now it is in the favor of
See, another 1v1 top side. The Garen is going to win it again. The Anivia, the Aurelia is trying to fight, but isn't able to do much. The Lux is here. The ult comes out, but is not able to get out in time to try to steal the Drake. Ends up just doing a ton of damage. Seeing the Garen kind of pull away in this top side, though, against this Aurelia.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm not quite sure about the Aurelia pick here. I feel like Narva has such like an upset top side on Gwen against that Ornn, and now has kind of fallen to this Garen, and they were so close to getting caught here. The objectives are in the favor of TD Kaizen right now, which is not something that TPO wants. How they're going to pull this off? Narva pull it together. It's full of build daily time. I hope so. I really do.
But it looks like Narva might be caught out here, as the Amumu is there. She might be able to just give over a kill over to the Amumu. Ult comes out for Lux as she's able to get a solo kill onto the Syndra. The Jinx is able to sidestep the Renata ult as a double kill goes over to the Jinx here. So that goes over to the Jarvan, actually.
Oof.
He must have thrown out a Q at the same second that the rockets hit. That's going to be first turret over in the bot lane to TPO Meow.
Let's go. Hey, you're going to win some, lose some, Garen. You're kind of taking tower shots there, buddy. I guess you can afford to, being that, far ahead, but still probably not worth it to take the tower shots, and Aurelia just keeps dashing and dashing, alright. Doing what Aurelia does best.
Aurelia's trying to waste time here. Knows that his team does have the advantage in the other lanes now. So just trying to bide time, make sure that they're not giving over too much, defend the turret as much as possible. The ult comes through.
Ooh.
The Garen hasn't destroyed the turret yet. The Garen might be in trouble here. The ult comes out, but Aurelia's finally able to shut down The
Let's go.
Melio ult does get the Jinx out, and that's going to be a rocket by Jinx to get the kill onto the Amumu. Jarvan's trying to chase the Renata now.
I don't think
The
Renata
Q
stands much
comes
of a
out from
chance.
Melio, but does not land onto the Renata.
That's okay. We
Oh,
take
but
some.
Melio might get killed here, but the
Oh,
flash, the cleanse in the flash, as well as the heal from his kit, does get him out there. And now Renata is still here at low health. The Syndra's trying to go in, but Downfall just ults in onto the Sivir and Syndra, and Sivir goes down. And Downfall's on a killing spree now, gonna get another kill for the Lux onto the Syndra. That's a big fight that just occurred for TPO Meow. They might be overstaying a bit as Garen has roamed down, but it looks like he's
yeah.
gonna turn and look for the Jinx in mid lane. But the Amumu's caught out in his own jungle once again.
Oh my gosh.
Garen's still looking
Downfall is
for
on a
somebody.
rampage.
The flash forward
I.
and the shutdown by the
Oh
Garen.
no!
The Jarvan's trying to get out, but is gonna go down to the Renata. I think they could have waited
Unfortunate.
for that ignite to go down instead, but meanwhile, both turrets did go down in top lane. So it's currently a
Herald
three
is
for one in turret
up.
count.
Herald's up and Dragon is up in 40 seconds. TPO, you got to do something to get these drags. Do not let TD get soul point here.
I think TD was
No
smart.
juice.
They did put the Garen down bot side, currently a big power point. We're seeing how much this 5, 2, and 3 Lux is starting to hurt already.
Oh yeah, Lux just is a menace
That's
to
another
anyone who
catch
wants to
as
get them killed.
the
Oh
Renata
my
just goes
gosh.
down instantly. The Syndra goes down immediately after, and Aurelia gets into the backline as well as the Lux and is just able to tear through. It's currently a 3v2. The Garen goes down. It's a triple kill for Lux, and Jinx gets another kill as it's a 2-4-5.
Looking ace. Let's go. TPO. Um, you may want to turn and do drag here. I mean, I don't think that you. I mean, you
I
can
think
get
they're
this.
trying to get as much out of it.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Renata is up. Renata can't really do much against like the entire team, so she's just gonna have to clear this wave. So the third Drake will go over to TPO, making it there first. They're gonna want to get they're gonna want to get to Herald in the next like minute and a half, so they can secure that before Baron spawns. TD Kaizen does have quite a bit of vision on the map in the bot side jungle.
TD
It
Kaizen
looks.
did kind of lose control of the game in those past couple fights, but Sushi on the Emilio is going to
Oh
be caught
no!
out, but is able to use the Shrelias as well as the Jinx traps to get out.
It looks like that. Downfall's just clearing the jungle instead of opting to go for this Herald, but Aurelia does know that he is there. Is this going to be another thing that they're able to steal from the Amumu? Because they are kind
Dragon
of
is low,
positioning
but the
that way.
Amumu does get the smite. The Renata ult just onto the big flag and drag, followed up by the ult by Lux. The Jinx is just on top of everybody, hammering everybody away. That's a triple kill again over to the Lux. They're going to be able to take this mid lane and just push it in and potentially take a mid inhib here.
I mean, I'm hoping that they push it instead of backing. Do something in return for what they just got. Jinx is gonna start clearing out Amumu's jungle, but guys, you need this inhib turret. No, we're not taking
Looks
inhib
like they
turret.
chose not to go for it, not to try to
No,
over
Jinx
push,
is
take
just
it slow.
farming. Baron is up, and it looks like everyone is kind of making their way towards there. The Hextech portals are up. I always forget to take those stupid things, so.
We're seeing
Alright, who's
the back
gonna
and
take
forth
Baron
in
here?
this game.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was gonna be some type of, back and forth. But this Lux is massive. 11, 2, and 6.
So is the Jinx when you look at it, and Jinx
Oh,
is
yeah.
elected to go that rapid fire cannon instead of the Rumens this time to try to make sure that the Garen isn't able to get on top of her. Do you see the Garen kind of pressuring in the Aurelia bot
Oh,
side?
Aurelia is a
Aurelia
level down.
chooses to go in. I don't think that was the right call. The tower dive
Oh,
as well as alt ignite does get the kill, but the Garen is low. He might be able to push here, but TPO Meow is just electing to go in onto the Baron. They did have vision there, so they do know that they are trying to do it. Garen will not be joining the fight, so it is a 4v4. The Amumu flashes forward to get the ult. The Lux is on the sideline. The Emilio does go down. Jinx is trying to kite it out, but she's going to go down as well. Lux ult is
no.
just barely sidestepped by the Syndra. And she's trying to escape as there's a lot of damage still left up for both sides. And it looked like TPO Meow was looking to press a bit more with the Lux damage. Currently
Yeah, the
has that.
Lux Q is just barely missed on that Renata. I don't think that they have the damage to do this Baron. So they're gonna have to just kind of like wait it out. But Garen does use the Hextech portals and is Jarvan going to be caught out now? He chooses to back. Lux does pick up a Mage Eyes with 10 stacks on it.
Yeah.
This Lux is massive.
Definitely going
So
to see a
Mumu
lot of.
still has the Herald. And Dragon is up in 40 seconds. So are they going to choose to go for the Dragon and just ignore the Baron that's up? Renata's on the opposite side, kind of clearing out vision here. It
The
looks like they
Syndra's
are
just
going
caught
for a
out here.
fight.
I think might have been a mistake by the Amumu to drop that Herald as he is now caught out. The Melio and Jarvan were just right behind him. But the Garen is in the base. This might be something that they can get another Drake for, but they're going to potentially lose an inhib. They need to send people back. The
It
inhib
looks like
turret is
Aurelia
down.
and
Aurelia's
Emilio.
going down. Big Luxall onto the Sivir and Renata, but neither of them do go down. That's a second Drake that's over. See the Aurelia trying to outduel the Garen, but I don't think that she's going to be able to in a big outplay and a shutdown onto the Garen.
Let's go. Shut this Garen down. 9, 4, and 2. Not a fun Garen to fight here. The second Drake did go over to TPO, I believe.
Yes, they now have two Hextech Drakes.
When does Garen ever fun to fight? You have a point.
0 times.
Yeah, 0 times. 0. 10 out of 10 would not fight again. Here's Baron try number 2, but the entire team of
This is a
TD
5v4, so TD has to play this careful. They do see where the Amumu is. The Amumu goes in. The ult comes down. The Amumu is able to steal it, but I don't know who's going to make it out. The Amumu is down. The Lux is looking for more. She did blow up one already. She gets a kill onto the Syndra. They're trying to run as fast as possible, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get to that base and make it to safety. Garen's split pushing bot side. As Aurelia did back to try to prevent any of the Nexus turrets from falling to those top lane minions.
Garen is just everywhere. They're not really able to do a whole lot in regards to taking anything in the like towards the base of TD Kaizen. Um, they're gonna have to stop this Garen. I think Garen's really the only threat here. The Amumu really hasn't shown up much in this game. Where
Um,
there's a bounty. I mean, well, like yes, Garen was able to shut Aurelia down. He is 9-4-2, but um,
no, I was gonna say the Amumu just showed up in a big way. Getting that Baron does do a lot for their team, especially with how that Garen's been split pushing. Yeah,
yeah.
the Aurelia has been able to duel him, but he's got almost 4 items now to the Aurelia's like 2.5. The Lux is caught out as well. She's gonna get caught out and shut down here. Unfortunately, it does go to the Amumu. Melio and
No.
Jarvan were trying to follow the chase, but I think they have to take the long way around as the Baron push in mid lane. You gotta play careful because the Amumu is looking for a bandage toss. The Jarvan engages, but I don't know what they can do really to counteract this without that Lux being up. She's down for 20 seconds still. TD does have that advantage with that Baron buff as Garen moves to go to the side lane as minions push in both top and bot. Garen's going to be able to take a turret here uncontested as the rest of TPO Meow are just forced to defend the other lanes. They have to play this careful or they're going to go down 3 inhibs.
Oh no. I
Luxalt
don't.
comes out
Oh,
trying to stop the push.
I mean, she is doing damage, but don't step up very far, especially with a Mumu there.
Lulu's ult is still up. Garen's bot side, but I think he's going to be able to go get away. The Aurelia ult does slow
Ooh.
him down. He's just going to be the sacrificial lamb, but his teammates are not going to be able to move into that mid lane fast
Oh,
enough to help him out. The Lux ult goes out
oh
and is
my
able to
gosh.
secure one. The Jinx rockets are just shredded through the Lux there. That's going to be something that they're going to have to pay attention to be careful of.
Drake is up in 30 seconds. I don't think that there's a thing that TPO can do about that. If they leave base, they lose base.
They do have to play the rest of this game careful. I think the top inhib might be up shortly though.
Yeah, I never really know how to.
Yeah,
to
it's going to be up in a second, so they only have to worry about bot inhib in the bot wave, as no more super minions are spawned up in top side. And they are looking to
Okay.
just get there quick, get there ahead, but the Lux is in base, and she does not have teleport to join the rest of the team. They're just trying to get this third Hex Tech and get the Jinx um, going as much as
Nicely done.
possible. Aurelia
I mean,
teleporting back, but the teleport is interrupted by the Amumu. The Lux is there, but they're trying to chase as much as possible. Emilio is able to get there in time. The Jinx did back. The Jarvan's looking for the Renata instead of joining
oh
the
no.
Aurelia. The Aurelia is already shut down. It's now a 4v5 in the favor of TDK. The
This is
Jinx is caught by the Syndra ult, followed up by the Garen ult.
oh my gosh.
This might be game for TDK as they did catch out 2 of the carries.
Oh boy. All right. It does look like they're going to. Oh, the Lux ult does do damage, but not quite enough to stop this fight.
No, they're
Um,
still continuing. The Guardian Angel did keep the Jarvan alive just a little bit, but the Lux is not able to do enough here. Good spell shield by the Sivir to ignore the damage. Another Lux ult comes out as both the Syndra and Renata almost go down. Aurelia is here now. She's trying to look for something, but silenced by the Garen to keep them away.
Oh my
They
god.
might be able to turn and just take something here. Big damage onto the Sivir. Ult comes out and the Sivir does go down to the Jinx. She's trying to chase on for more, but nobody's low enough to kind of get those resets going and get her um, going out fast. Lux is just on such a short cooldown now that she's just throwing out ults left and right. She ulted, I
Um,
want to say 2 or 3 times there. The Garen is caught out, and it is the Aurelia and the Melio, but the Aurelia ult does go wide.
Baron is up, but can TPO leave base? They really shouldn't, but it looks
Nobody's
like
on
they're
that bot
going to
side, so they
anyone.
might be safe to kind of try to take this Baron, because the Garen is
They all
top
know
side as
that they're
well.
here though. Can
Lux
they
catches
burn it
out
fast
anyone.
enough?
The Smite does go in the favor of TPO Meow this time. The Lux is trying to pump out as much damage. The Jinx goes down to the Garen. The Garen's now getting chased down. I don't know if he's going to be able to get killed here. The Jarvan gets knocked away here. Lux is still
Where's
going
the
for more, but
Lexel?
she already used it once this fight. It's almost back up, but I don't know if she's going to be able to cast it a second time.
Yeah, there's really no one that's low enough health to catch him out. Like if she could only ult that Garen before he backed, but
The
TPO
Garen
has
is
to play
becoming
this
the
safe.
big issue. Looks
Yeah.
like Downfall might be caught out, but he instead delivers the Amumu to the Lux. The Lux is able to get a kill onto the Sivir, but the
Oh
Jarvan and
no.
Lux go down. It's just the Aurelia and Melio. The Jinx is up in 2 seconds. They gotta play it
Uh,
safe as they have one inhib down. Garen's trying to make that 2 out down in bot lane.
it's 31 to 22. More kills. There's almost more kills for TPO than there are minutes in the game. But combined, these teams have been. It's been a massacre and a half between these two. Syndra is trying to take that inhib.
Jinx
Jinx
is
should
trying to
know.
set up to put out the damage. She's starting to hit hard. She's onto the backline. She got missed by the Renata ult.
Oof. The what is that item called? The
Trillia's?
no, the redemption was popped by Renata
Yeah, she's been
to kind
thrown
of
out a
give
lot.
everyone some additional healing. Hextech Drake is up in 30 seconds. Whoever or if TPO can get this Drake, it gives them soul.
Looks like Garen might have some other ideas as he is trying to sneak back in. Looks like
Jinx
he
is
might.
in bait, and Aurelia is
He's
not too
not
far
spotted
behind.
on any wards. He's gonna
Oh
walk
no.
in. He's gonna try to go for
Oh
um,
god.
that turret. The Aurelia
Oh no.
did back. He is tanking the turret by himself. The flash forward to try to shut him down, as well as the ult. Aurelius trying to make sure that he goes down, and that is a shutdown. There's a fight at Dragon Pit as well. The Amumu went in, but is already knocked down. The Amelia was able to provide enough distraction not to be able to create anything. Good spell shield by the Sivir, followed up by the
Oh,
handshake from the Renata to keep her away. But this is going to be soul over to TPO Meow, counting a full 4 Hex Tech Drakes onto that Jinx is not going to be helpful for your team or for any turrets. The Lux who's throwing out ults left and right, it's more of a threat than you can even imagine at this point.
I do have to say,
Jinx is
there's
doing a
only one inhib left. Ah, there's so much turret being
Jinx
taken.
does go down. TPO
Oh,
Meow do
down.
need
Oh
to
no no no.
play this carefully. There are minions trying to take that top inhib. They need to play it safe. The Renata does go
Ooh,
down. The Aurelia goes in trying to get another kill, but just ends up getting silenced. They gotta play it safe and get out of here. The Melio's already backing. The Amumu's looking for more. The Melio does get stopped, is gonna end up going down here. I don't think this is something that the Lux and Jarvan want to fight. I think they just need to give up the Melio, get back to base.
Oof. All
The
right, so
downfall's
Jinx did
looking
buy
in.
IE though. Oof, is he gonna be able to take down this Amumu?
I
The
don't
Mumu's
think
just
this was the
freaking
best engage.
healing.
He's forced to flag and drag out to make sure that he doesn't go down. That top inhib is sitting on shambles, just a little bit more damage, and it would go down here.
this is this is a wild game. The gold is still like fairly even. It's like a 1K gold lead.
Yeah, this is
Jesus.
insanely close. Almost everybody's at full build or late game. Um, so it's ultimately up to like who wins a single fight, because these timers are getting big. Garen's down for at least 60 seconds. So is the Lux, the Aurelia. Amumu gets into the backline, but the Jinx is able to stopwatch. The Amumu is gone. The Flag and Dragon Cataclysm from the Jarvan, but the Jinx ult goes wide. Garen's trying to get on top of the Lux, but isn't able to. The Jarvan is still chasing, as it's just the bot lane for TDK left alive, and they're going to be able to push down mid lane. Sivir and Renata are going to have to defend this base, and this Sivir is not anywhere near as fed as the Jinx. She's not at her. She's at her four I 3 item spike, but she's not going to be dealing the damage that she wants to, especially with nobody to kind of protect from her. And the Jarvan instantly goes in. The Sivir's trying to do as much, but it goes down. This is going to be it. This is going to be game 2 and the series over to TPO Meow.
Holy crap. That that was awesome. Like good play, good games, guys.
Very good series altogether.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. Um, you know, uh, congrats to TPO. You guys took your first series as a team that like we kind of like rebuilt and um put together. We threw like a bunch of just I don't want to see random players, but like just ones that we had for tryouts. Put them on a team and said, you know what, like let's make this happen. What a comeback! Well played, both teams. Thank you very much to TD Kaizen for working well with us. You guys were great to work with. Well played, both teams.
yeah,
I love it. Catcast. Yes, there is a catcast. He's a little angry with me right now because I ruined his sleep. So
you woke him from his slumber.
I did. I did. All
Yeah,
right. So with that said, um, congrats TPO. A great game. To TD Kaizen. We appreciate you guys for showing up. Thank you everyone in Twitch chat. You guys are amazing. Pat, I love you. Um, so that is all I have. What do you got, Jim?
nothing left for me. I was just kind of surprised by the 51,000 damage that Lux did that game.
Holy crap! That is a crap ton of damage. I mean, she was such like a massive part of that team. I mean, the ults that she was just throwing out literally left TD Kaiser with
Yeah,
nothing.
and they were out. It was like it reminded me of Doombots a little bit. For those of you that are the older League players that would just sit there and you'd like stumble upon an Annie, and all of a sudden the Annie would have Lux ults swinging around in a circle um, around them that you could not dodge no matter where you went.
I don't think that Will wants you to talk about Doombots ever. I am pretty sure that it's probably like scarred him for life. So
It's because the original Doombots, you weren't meant to win.
I want to play Doombots.
All right.
All
But
right,
that is going to
that
be
is
it from us
all.
tonight. Thank you all
Yes.
for tuning in. Our next game will be Thursday for TPO Chips and Guac out of ZGG tournament series. And
Yes.
then after that, at some point this upcoming weekend, we will have our lower bracket finals in the TPO Zonite tournament series, where it's going to be a best of 5, and it will be between TPO Cheeser and Wildcats to see who
Oof.
goes to the full tournament finals up against TPO Argonauts. So we have 2 exciting games coming up this week after this one. But thank you for turning in and have a nice night.
Have a great night, everyone.
Yeah.